Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Look at this can. Basically like a red caution sign on it. This is Boris Slam. Boris Slam. Brought to me by Boychuk in the cartoon. From their trip to Quebec. This is a Boris product, obviously, so it's from France. It is 10.5% alcohol. It is extra strong beer. It's 500 milliliters. I'm expecting this to be exactly what most high alcohol percentage canned pints are, which is sugar fortified crud. I'm guessing it's going to be something like Crest Super. I've got a big glass out. Too big for this. I've got the St. Louis Bar and Grill cup with the John Molson on here. Really, I like this cup, and the reason I have it out is because I don't think I'm going to do this as a slow review. I think I'm going to do a quick smell test, and then I'm going to get rid of this stuff. Well, it's a lot darker than I expected. I was expecting it just to be a normal golden hue. Finger of head. You can't really see it because for you guys it's not really coming above the frosting all that much. But when I tilt it, it's a golden amber. It's just starting that amber hue. Head's fading super quick. Yeah, it smells like sugar fortified shit. It might as well be malt liquor. Low-end malt liquor at that is what it really smells like. Kind of has a smell of shit to it. Yeah. I wish I had saved this for somebody to share with me because this could have been funny. There's nothing funny about this now. Why do I keep smelling it? Like, fuck. So yeah, it doesn't look bad. It smells horrible, like sugar fortified shit. It actually has, as I said, the scent of feces. I would almost think a rat shit in my cup if the cup was not upside down and I didn't have rats. Let's find out what the beer's like. I couldn't do it. Oh. I couldn't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm going to be sick. That was disgusting. Oh my god. I'm crying. It's, I can't even explain the taste other than the finish, which is, okay, I have myself composed. I know I wasn't going to go into taste notes. I'm going to give a couple taste notes. First thing I have to say is Boris Slam is disgusting. Second thing I have to say is, unless they paid $2.20 or under for this, it has no meaning or relevance for where it was sold, because Quebec has so much beer at 8% and above that actually tastes good, that unless this is super cheap, there's not really a reason to touch it. Well, maybe if you were frozen and you needed to thaw out, you could touch this, because it's kind of like liquid fire starter in my throat. Third thing I forgot to say is, I'm calling some people out here. Dennis LD, if you have not reviewed Boris Slam, go and get it. I know Terry K, Beer Goggles Reviews, went and did a Crest Super after I said it was his favorite beer. Terry, I think you and your wife need to drink this, because I would rather drink a 2-4 of Crest Super than drink another can of this. Dave, Mr. Grim Viking, go and get your hands on this if you can. I want you guys are right by France. I know you're not right by France, but you guys are in the general direction. You guys can get your hands on this, I'm sure. And I don't want to be the only guy that has to suffer through this stuff. I know my channel's known a lot for we drink the shit so you don't have to. But I think this time we need to get a bunch of other beer tubers to drink this shit. Mr. and Mrs. Real Ale Guide. I want to see you guys drink this too. Boris Slam. Boris Slam. Okay, tasting notes. Super sweet. Super sweet tramp juice. That sweetness hits your tongue. It's basically like sugar and water and fire starter. You drink it, you get the alcoholic burn instantaneously. The second it touches the back of your tongue, your throat has that heating. It actually tastes like you're drinking watered down low end whiskey or bourbon, like just the lowest end you can get. We talk about gin with Ken, and he likes to buy Mohawk gin because you can get a 26 or a Mohawk gin for like $15. This would be like the well, I have a bottle of Grant Scotch back there, and it's the low end Grant Scotch, and it was like $22 for a Magnum, so like 1.2 liters. And that's what it reminds me of, that kind of watered down, just so alcoholic and sweet that it's not funny. It just burns your throat for no reason other than it can. It's not good. I'm giving it a 1 out of 10. I thought about giving it a 0.5, but it has such a nice color. So I'm going to give it a full mark because it's very high in alcohol. It has a cool can. And a nice color. Other than that, it's useless to me. If I didn't want to keep this can, I would slam it. I bet you that's why it's called Boris Slam, because you're supposed to slam it like I did, but I almost, in reality, that was like trying to chug down a bottle of scotch, basically. Cheap scotch. Cheap rum. Cheap whatever. It was chugging hooch, basically. Shitty hooch. I don't know why I did it. Thank you guys for watching. Boris Slam. Bye.